Hello everyone, this is Odd Rocker Audio Discourse. I'm gonna wait until people come out here, you know? Let me see. We got a special guest for you guys. We're gonna wait till some people get in the room. Seems like my speech is catching up with my mouth. Man, we're out here in, is it Westchester? Where is this?
Westchester.
It's Westchester, man. Strange name for a city, but yeah. Over here in West L to the A. About to rock some madness. We got a special guest for you guys that I think you guys should definitely know about. She's been putting in work for a few decades when it comes to this activism stuff. And really, I found out about her via Montel Williams. I saw her on Montel Williams. I think it was like probably the very early 2000s. And then I saw her, I think, on MySpace, and I'm like, wait a minute, is that the same person I saw on Montel Williams? She told a very grim story about something that happened to her. I'm gonna let her explain that. But man, she's been helping a lot of people because of what she's been through. And also, man, I'm gonna let her like explain more of it. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay. This is my friend Chonng Kiim. She's a native Texan. This is say hi, Chonng.
Hi.
Chonng, tell us about just your background, you know, like if you don't mind. I hope I'm asking the right questions.
No, you're fine. I'm a survivor of human trafficking here in the United States. I was actually trafficked from Dallas, Texas in the mid-90s through 1997. I had to rank up as a madam in order to escape. And then from that point on, I reinvented my life. And, oh, by the way, this weekend on the 22nd will be my 19 years of being clean and sober.
Bravo, yes.
And so my story, you can find my story called Eden on Amazon Prime for Prime members. It's starring with Bo Bridges and Jamie Chung. And then I'm also coming out with a scripted series about human trafficking. And I have a book called Broken Silence. My website is www.iamchonngkiim.com.
Yes, and she's on Facebook, you guys, so you know if you want to hit her up. She's also a poet and an artist herself. So Chonng, also you guys can ask any questions too. You guys can ask any questions that you want since we're on this live stream. Here's one of my questions. What do you think that people don't know about human trafficking that they should know about human trafficking? One of the most major things that people should know that you think that most people don't.
Right now, so many people think that human trafficking only occurs within the streets, like street pimps, street level gangs. It's a lot lucrative than you think. There's a lot of corrupted officials that are involved, as well as organized crime. And that sex trafficking is not the only type of trafficking that occurs in the United States. There's also labor trafficking. There's also children are being used as drug mules, as well as organ trafficking.
Lord have mercy. I don't want to trigger you when I'm asking this question. I'm on pins and needles. How would you mind telling us how you ended up being trafficked?
I actually met a guy that I thought was my boyfriend. It was actually over in Oklahoma, and he was wearing a Marine uniform, so I thought he was in the Marines, but he actually bought his uniform at an Army surplus store. And we dated for a couple of weeks. I thought I was in love, and then he was the one who ended up trafficking me to the northern part of Nevada on the Indian reservation.
Wow. If you don't mind, what would you say? I'm sure there's a lot, and like a part of me is kind of reluctant to ask these questions because I don't want to like startle, because that's a pretty heavy situation to be in. What would you say is probably one of the things that really hits you hard during that time? I'm sure there's a lot of things, or you can give a bunch of different things, you know.
The part that hurt me the most is the children. If I did something wrong, they would buddy all of us girls with smaller kids. But if we didn't follow the rules, we didn't get punished. They would actually make us watch a child being beaten and raped and sodomized in front of us. That was one of the aspects. The other aspect is the level of corruption and how much the people in the higher up are turning a blind eye just to make profit. Those are the two major things that really shocked me.
So okay, you mentioned something that was interesting even earlier on, because a lot of people have like a perspective about, you know, gorilla pimps and all that stuff, and just when they think of people that traffic. Could you recognize, or could a human trafficker look any way? Yeah, I think so, but like, I'm just curious, like, is there a certain look or anything like, or you would never expect?
I would say stay away from that thought, because it can be anybody.
Wow.
It can be anybody. Do not racial profile them, do not profile them in a way that you think. Because when you think of traffickers and what they look like, you're actually picking the wrong people. What you need to look at is behavioral detection, not what they look like. Look at their behaviors. How are they acting? Are they giving one-word answers? Is their boundaries unhealthy? Look for red flags, things like that.
There's also something that a lot of people don't know that recently I've heard of, even women, of course. I know that some are involved, but a lot of people don't know into the depths of that. I remember probably a month ago hearing about a lot of women being, you know, smelling like perfume. These women will bring perfume and stuff, and they knock the person out, and they would take, you know, the guys would come up and put them in a van. A van. What, can you give us any more insight on something like that?
I actually don't know anything about those. But anytime, it would depend on the situation. Why are people going to these perfumes? Never accept anything from outside vendors. If they are outside vendors and they are legitimate business, have them show you a state tax sales permit. That's how you will know. Go ahead and take a picture. If they won't let you take a picture, then contact the state. It says, I saw this vendor outside, they don't have a license.
Man.
But never let anybody put perfume on you at all. Even department stores are no longer allowed to put spray perfume on you anymore.
Especially like a lot of the ladies, you know, just be careful on the streets, you guys, because this has been going on. And unfortunately, they've been using women to do this, you know. And I mean, I know that we were talking about this earlier, and you're saying that there's a lot more women involved than people even know as well. Is that true?
Yes.
Wow.
There's a lot of female predators, just as much as male, and there's also just as much as male victims as there are female.
My God. Oh. Shoot. This is some pretty heavy stuff, you guys. Like, oh man, this is heavy. What would you say kept you, like, just kind of kept hope even in those situations? That's a hopeless situation. And to be honest, I don't know how I would even deal with anything like that if it were to happen to myself. How did you deal with just even day to day with some of the stuff that you experienced, you know, like?
The only thing I can say, during that time, I wasn't hopeful. I had attempted multiple suicides, overdose, and I didn't die. So the only thing I can give props to is God. Because God had a plan for me. Even when I didn't know what that plan was. I had no idea what I was going to do with my life.
Man. And you said, where I think you said it earlier, how did they transport you guys? This is hard for me to ask this because it's just seeing you now and like just, man, dude.
They would transport us through the moving pods, sometimes on ship decks, sometimes through warehouse trucks. It just depends.
You mentioned something I remember when we talked a long time ago about you guys being in underground bunker or something like that?
Well, there were some places that had basement and some places didn't have basement.
My God.
But it was very isolated. When we were on an Indian reservation, of course, the FBI couldn't touch us, and even the tribal leaders couldn't touch us because we were non-Native American.
Wow.
So we were basically stuck there with the traffickers.
How it's funny that they're even using environments for that. You mentioned earlier how certain people get involved in real estate just to do that.
Yep.
Wow.
From houses to commercial, it didn't matter because as long as they're getting a cut of the sale of children, whether it's labor, organ, or sex, everybody wants a piece of the pie. So it's a profit motive.
My God. Shoot. I'm wondering if any of you guys have any questions. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them, and then I'll ask her, you know.
How many viewers do we have?
I got 3 right now, but I'm sure, you know, she's saying hi to everybody.
Not a problem.
Yeah, this is, what's up Therian, what's up Paul, what's up Dorian, what's up Daryl, who else? I got a few cats, Kelly, Justin, Gaja, all these cats, John, CM. Yes, you guys, it's some pretty crazy stuff, man. So how did you get free?
I had to rank up as a madam. I didn't get free. I had to escape.
Wow.
I had to run away, and when I ran away, I had to remain homeless. I couldn't use my social security number. I couldn't get housing. I had to make sure that there was no trace of me. So basically, I became homeless for several years. I slept in the alleyway. I slept in the gas station bathrooms. I slept in dumpsters.
My God. How did you eventually come to do what you're doing now? Like, as far as like coming from just that struggle to like being the person that has formed, you know, organizations to battle this human trafficking thing.
Well, at the time when because I wasn't born here, I was born in Korea, so I don't have a birth certificate. When my traffickers destroyed my documents, even though I'm a legal resident to live here and I'm a naturalized citizen, but without those documents, INS did not give me a copy of the papers. So I had to find a way to get those documents. So I had to file Social Security in order to get those documents, because you can't file disability if you're undocumented.
Wow.
And so when I filed Social Security, I had nothing else to do. So that's when I started volunteering as a legal advocate for domestic violence. And when I did that for a couple of years, that's when I learned about human trafficking. And I had no idea that it had to do with what I went through.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a trip, like how much this goes on, and a lot of us don't know, you know, like just when it comes to like, man, it's an everyday sight, and as you said, it's not just sex trafficking, but it's also labor trafficking. Like, I remember reading about some African girl that I don't even know how she just managed to get out of that situation, but they had her basically as a slave maid. You know, if you don't mind me asking, is it in America, how could I say this? Did you see just mostly like American, or just like from abroad as well, or both?
I saw both.
Wow, man.
When you watch the movie Eden, they're gonna have primarily Caucasian girls, but that's not what it was for me. I saw Jamaican, African, I saw girls from Honduras, Native American, South America. There were some girls that are European, from Russia, to Netherlands, to New Zealand.
My God. Oh Lord. What do you think promotes even a lot of this stuff? As far as, is it societal? Is it something that's just more kind of, or I'm gonna let you answer that.
What do you mean by promoting that?
Like, as far as like, I don't want to say the need, there is no, I mean, I'm so bad with questions sometimes. What do you think drives this industry?
Profit motive.
Profit motive.
Greed.
Man.
Power. Control. all of that. Now, there are some activists that will say that the porn industry, I'm sorry, but I disagree. It's not always all about the porn industry. People have to remember that rape was not about sex. Sex trafficking is not about sex. It's about power and control.
My God. Man, do you get a lot of flack from people in that industry?
Oh, yes. I actually don't, because I don't shame them.
Yeah.
And I don't tell them what they're doing or whatever. And so my concentration is on children and women that are being forced.
Yeah. Because, I mean, obviously it's a difference between somebody being forced and someone making a decision to do that. But, man, it's... Wow. Could you tell us the name of your organization?
I don't have an organization.
Okay, I hear you.
But I have a movement called Every 40 Seconds Campaign. Because every 40 seconds a child goes missing in America.
And you guys always see me share. Like, I have to. And sometimes I even have shared stuff from her page. I'm always sharing if I see a missing kid. And to be honest, you guys, before I didn't look... Somebody got on my case. An acquaintance of mine, because I never really look to see if the person has come home, because I'm so just in a hurry to let people know about this. And now I've been looking, but then, like, I love the fact that social media has made it better in a sense to where it seems like people are being found a lot faster. But the thing is, there's still those that either need to be brought to a safe haven or they're just gone. And that stuff hurts, man. I mean, adult or kids, but especially kids and babies, that just... I call those people ogres that do that. I call them ogres, because ogres were known to eat children. You have to be some kind of monster to do something that bad to a child.
You are a monster if you're harming women, children. Doesn't matter.
Yep. Is there anything that you'd like to tell the audience and let them know about your social media? And
you can follow me at I am Chonng Kiim on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok.
And we have it. Is there... Oh, what about this? Are you allowed to talk about this series?
Just a little bit.
Okay. She's also doing... I'll let you... a script for like you tell...
I'm coming out with a TV series called Every 40 Seconds. And that's the reason why I'm in LA, to pitch to networks. So pray for me that we get picked up. And my hope is to either get on HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, or Starz.
Here's another question. How could we make people aware of this epidemic?
Share my website. If you want to hire me as a speaker, I can teach you how to keep your kids safe. I can also teach you to look for behavioral detection.
Any advice for people in general with this?
Whenever they said, here's one that I want to share, I hear parents all the time that says, well, this is why I don't let my kids out. No, you do not keep them in the house. You need to teach them what to be aware of. Because if you're not teaching your kids how to be safe, then they have no idea how to keep themselves safe. You need to equip your children, because that's what predators do. They go after kids that are vulnerable. So parents, I don't care if you have son or daughter, get them to join a self-defense class. Yes,
I totally agree with that. Especially you females out there, you know? Well, man, anything else you want to tell them, or?
That's all I can think
of.
But check out my website at www.iamchonngkiim.com. I have a book called Broken Silence. You can order online and you will receive a signed copy and some goodies.
Thank you, Chonng. I've been talking to Chonng for about a decade, I think, and this is the first time we actually met in person. So, I mean, I got the chance to meet one of my heroes, you know, and she's doing a lot of great work, man. So thanks a whole lot. We really appreciate you, and we pray the best for you, and that, like, more lives be saved, you know.
Absolutely.
God bless.
Thank you.
Man. Thank you, guys. This is Audio Discourse, Odd Rocker, you know me, Orlando Greenhill. And I'm going to be signing out. Thank you, guys. And if you have any questions,
have them comment below.
Yeah, comment below and she'll see it. So, you know, God bless you guys. Peace.